The challenges identified in Laudato Si are in fact even more relevant today than they were 10 years ago. These challenges are of a social and political nature, but first and foremost of a spiritual nature. They call for conversion. As with every anniversary of this nature, we remember the past with gratitude, but we also ask ourselves, what remains to be done? Over the years, we have transitioned from understanding and studying the encyclical to putting it into practice. What must be done now to ensure that caring for our common home and listening to the cry of the earth and the poor do not appear as mere passing trends, or worse still, that they be seen and felt as divisive issues. In line with Laudato Si, the apostolic exhortation Laudate Deum, published 2 years ago, noted that some have chosen to deride the increasingly evident signs of climate change, to ridicule those who speak of global warming, and even to blame the poor for the very thing that affects them the most. Besides spreading the message of the encyclical, it is now more important than ever to return to the heart. In Scripture, the heart is not only the center of feelings and emotions, but the locus of freedom. Although the heart includes reason, it transcends and transforms it, influencing and integrating all aspects of the person and his or her fundamental relationships. The heart is the place where external reality has the greatest impact, where the deepest searching takes place, where the most authentic desires are discovered, where one's ultimate identity is found, and where decisions are formed. It is only by returning to the heart that a true ecological conversion can take place. We must shift from collecting data to caring, and from environmental discourse to an ecological conversion that transforms both personal and communal lifestyles. For believers, this conversion is in fact no different to the one that orients us towards the living God. We cannot love God whom we cannot see while despising his creatures. Nor can we call ourselves disciples of Jesus Christ without participating in his outlook on creation and his care for all that is fragile and wounded. Dear friends, let your faith inspire you to be bearers of the hope that comes from recognizing the presence of God already at work in history. Let us recall how Pope Francis described St. Francis of Assisi. He lived in simplicity and in wonderful harmony with God, with others, with nature, and with himself. He shows us just how inseparable the bond is between concern for nature, justice for the poor, commitment to society, and interior peace. May each of us grow in these four relationships: with God, with others, with nature, and with ourselves, through a constant attitude of conversion. Integral ecology thrives on all these relationships. Through our commitment to them,